Hi everyone, I'm Manushi and we bring to you the very first Gavel Club podcast, and it's called We're Not Even That Funny. But trust us, there'll be a lot of laughs along the way. Today we'll be tackling real life issues that are faced by university students. We'll be focusing mainly on mental health challenges faced by us, and also we'll be talking to you about crushes that most of us over here have had, and their deep and dark secrets as well. We have with us Gavel Priyashan,
Hi guys.
Gavel Azma, and Gavel Renish.
Hi guys.
So getting right into the topic, I'm gonna ask Gavel Renish the very first question. Renish, in your opinion, who is a crush and what are your opinions surrounding the topic?
Yeah, that topic is sort of like more complicated than financial maths. So in my perspective, I would say crush is sort of like a person, or probably I would say a celebrity
or an object. Yeah.
Or, no, it's not being an object. You thought this is America. You know?
That was too much.
Yeah, obviously. So like,
Specified
yeah.
person.
So is crush, I would say it's a word which compromises with 𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭𝐬. So I mean, like each and every one of you has crushes, had or now have or probably will. So it's sort of like a person who you have feelings towards, either short term, probably a long term, and so on. So in my perspective, I would say crush is sort of like a person. I would say talking stage. Ever heard the word talking stage, right? Yeah. So that's my one. I would say.
Priyashan, what do you think?
Well, it's a funny little word anyway, crush, to explain all the feelings and all the attachments that we have towards a person. But then, defining a crush, I would say it's like the little spark or the little attraction you have towards a special person that just comes along in your day-to-day life and you meet. So yeah, that's my take on it.
I think crush is literally the word that it means, not literally, I mean like figuratively, the word that it means. It's just a crush. It crushes
Your life.
yeah
Your
everything.
future, your
Yeah.
goals.
Agree.
If it
That's a
was
nice
like if
distraction.
it was great, it wouldn't be called a crush.
Yes.
So what is your take on it?
I actually have no idea what it is. I have had no crushes. Zero. I don't have a social life, I'm not going to say that. I'm not even kidding. Sorry.
Just moving on.
Yeah,
Moving on to the
that's
next
what you came to the
question.
podcast. Like after
Yes.
this, you'll have a social.
I'm going to have a social life after this. Moving on swiftly to the next question. We're going to discuss about the pressure to perform well academically, and we're also going to offer some coping mechanisms that you could try to follow and sort of ease out your university life and not stressed out that much. Have you, Priyashan?
Yeah, so coping mechanisms. On that front, of course, I'm actually struggling here because I've been through a lot in my first year. Since as soon as I came to the university, I was kind of an introvert. And then as soon as I came, suddenly I was just given this rep position, and I was expected to communicate with a lot of people, and I was just always basically on my phone. So really, there was no coping mechanism. it was just all hell broken loose. But then having a bunch of friends, like a harness for you to fall on, and just to have a nice net for you to rely on, is one of the main key things that I stand by. Is finding good friends and sticking to them, being loyal to them, and just finding quality friends. So that would be my answer.
Is that quality or quantity?
Definitely.
Yes, Renish.
I stand
Hope
by
you
it.
got that right.
Yes. So,
Oh
my God.
I'm always getting things right. You know?
So yeah, that's my coping mechanism.
Renish?
Yes.
Yeah, so if I just talk about my coping mechanism, I would like, prior I'm going to sleep, I sort of like plan my whole day, basically what I'm going to do on next day, something. For let's say if I sort of like wake up, I sort of like thought to wake up, okay, 6 o'clock, at 6 o'clock I'm going to do like this, and 12 o'clock I'm going to do like this, and so on.
Right.
So basically I plan my whole day, prior day. That's my technique, I would say. I would think that rather than just going with the flow, not discriminating, y'all. So like depends on each and every
right,
person,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, obviously. So we are like ice creams. Some people prefer chocolate, some people prefer vanilla. It's like that. So like for me,
I
prior
wasn't
planning.
cringe at all.
Yeah.
That wasn't cringe at all.
Yeah. So like for me, like prior planning is the most suitable one. Just at least you just get on your calendar, or like you have some softwares on your laptop also, right?
Yes.
Just click it on and say on this time I'm gonna do this. Just sort of type it. Because thing is that when you sort of like doing those tasks, tick it, sort of like you get a, I would say, self happy. Okay, I did this thing at this very specific time. So I'll get motivated.
Right, but then on direct contrast that, when I work, actually I can't stick to a time schedule. Like I've always tried timetables, it never works for me.
Same.
So yeah,
It has not worked.
exactly.
I tried. I'm still trying.
It depends on the person. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I mean,
Asma?
so
Yeah, so I can also relate to what Priyashan said. I don't like.
you're excluded now.
I don't. Timetables don't work for me. So what works for me is like chasing deadlines and however finishing everything before the deadline, whatever it
Right.
is. So whether it's club works or academic, just finishing everything before the deadline.
Yeah, and also I think like not having a time schedule, it's like better helping you cope with like procrastination.
Yeah, I think
It's like
so.
I don't think that
Otherwise-
helps procrastination. by the way.
Otherwise, like you're always thinking, okay, I have to stick to this timetable. But then if you are compelled to take some time off just to entertain yourself, you're just like, you have this guilty feeling, right? But then
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
don't have a timetable, you don't have this guilty feeling.
Yeah, but you're going to
Just
fail the
skip it.
exams if you don't have a timetable.
But then,
Okay, you won't.
But yeah, when you have a timetable and if something comes up and when you're following your timetable and something comes up, you're like, okay, timetable.
that happens.
Chalk up
Exactly.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so for
Right,
that
so-
you have to be flexible.
right.
Not everyone's like you.
So you keep changing your timetable daily.
Yeah.
So, this
So like
entire
I'm
podcast-
just you know in management we have.
This is now an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the entire podcast is gonna be us.
As well as that is.
In my perspective, just plan. That's it.
Right.
Okay,
The plan
moving
is
on to
good,
the
yeah.
next question.
Yeah.
Directly, it's completely different to what we were talking about now, but it's gonna have some spicy answers on the way.
Okay.
Have you ever confessed to a crush at uni, and how did it turn out?
I think Reni should go first.
Yeah, you're allowed to say it.
You're always allocating the most hardest questions for me.
Yeah.
Today.
Those are the easiest ones for you. So like,
You
yeah.
have so much knowledge.
So yeah, go on.
Okay, I told you probably like after the podcast I had to get back home. I'm
Right.
still depends on my
Right.
parents.
Yes.
So my hi mama and dada. Okay, so like I would say just probably scripted ones. Okay, not true. I'm sorry, dada. Okay, so so you want a confession, right? Okay. So I hope my mom won't kill me anyway. So I'll just say a small thing, which is like at the very first semester,
Right.
I had a small crush towards a girl.
Okay.
After that, she also had. And
Do
the
we know
thing-
her?
What?
Do we know her?
No. It's enough.
Ah, okay. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Right, doing Sherlock Holmes duties, isn't it? So after that, we had a small thing, and some sort of like a misconduct happened, and after that, I sort of like blamed her for at least she didn't do anything.
Right.
I sort of like misunderstood. I thought she did it. I blamed her.
Right.
And after that, because of my ego, I forgot to say sorry. Okay, honestly, I forgot to say
Forgot,
sorry.
yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. It was at the very end for the exams. I was near for the exams, so that.
That's a very Renish thing to do.
Yeah. And after that, I forgot to say sorry. So after that, we sort of like probably split. The talking stage was broke down, and so I decided probably like the relationships won't be fit for me. It's very good if you sort of like focus on yourself, the academics and non-academics,
Right.
and come to I would say a stable position. And after that, you could tell your parents, okay, Mama, I'm still single. I want to be someone else. The same thing which happened to my mama's. My mom has two brothers.
Right.
All are arranged marriage, not prior relationship.
Right.
Can you go home after?
Again, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, so I personally think that being 22 years of age and coming to the University of 𝐥𝐚𝐮𝐠𝐡𝐬, you will always
The reputation.
yes, exactly. So definitely a guy or a girl should have a crush or a couple of crushes, because otherwise you're not human. You can't be human, in my opinion. So, but then within university, I haven't had any crushes. No, I have had crushes, but then I've not confessed to my crush, but because I feel like it's unnecessary stress.
Because of pressure.
Yeah, no, because like it's just unwanted, right? I just want to be free because I've had prior
Liberated human.
experiences,
Yeah.
right? So
Can you go home?
I guess, I guess, but then
Yeah, but like if it's only for if you sort of like think, okay, this is too much pressure for me.
Right.
You have to consider pressure is only for tires, not for us.
If it's too much pressure, just talk to Reni.
What the
If
heck
you need more cringe jokes, we have Renish.
What the heck was that? God. So in my opinion, because I have had previous, experiences on the matter. So in the current stage of my life, I just want to focus on myself and not be bothered by anything. So I will not be confessing to any of my crushes anytime soon.
So if somebody
yeah.
wants to come and confess to
Yeah.
him, he's not going to come and do it.
Yeah. So yeah, you have your answer. Thank you.
Asma,
Asma.
you have anything to say?
No, I'm just basically minding my own business and
Same here.
trying to
Yeah.
survive
that's
uni.
good. That's
You
good.
like a social life? So do I. We're on the same boat.
Baba, do you have a
No.
confession?
How about you?
Not really.
My
No.
social life is
Zero.
Gavel, that's it.
Right.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know
I
if
hate
that's
celebrity
sad.
crushes also.
No, I think
You.
I'm just not human.
More like a robot which was
Yes.
manufactured from a factory.
Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, moving
We're
on to
not
the
going
next
to do this
question.
Okay, moving on to the next question. It's kind of sad and depressing, but we have to go through it.
That's fine, yeah.
How has your mental health been affected with all the uni stress and the academics and assignments and deadlines, and how has your sleep been affected?
My
Sigh.
mental health sort of like very similar for the Sri Lankan cricket team, I would say these are. Yeah, obviously. I would say, like when I was like going to sleep,
Right.
I'm doing the management accounting while I'm also sleeping also.
Right.
Okay, this should be this. Sort of like it's, I would say like damn stress for us.
Mhm.
With the academic strike zone and zone after that very recently uni starts, so we had to prepare for the exam very suddenly.
Exactly.
And, but for like I explained earlier, if you like prior the whole thing planned, you have a
Right.
quick plan, so you won't get stressed.
Asma, you
But
have
the-
any tips?
Yeah, as well.
Yeah, what was the question again?
Yes.
I kind of zoned out.
What do you have to say about uni and how to deal with the stress at uni and the academics?
Yes, yeah. So like the workload side, the academics and
Mhm.
everything is like I think a default stress in all of our lives.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So I think my mental health is mostly affected by good or bad. For both sides, it's most affected by peers. So sometimes, sometimes I feel like I think we all get this feeling like we are constantly behind everyone. Like everyone is moving so fast forward and we are like constantly behind, and
So
sometimes you're like on the top of the world because you have
It's
all
because you are sort of like comparing yourself with other person.
yeah,
So don't
that's
do that.
happened.
Yeah.
You compare yourself
Yeah.
with your
Thank
own-
you, Dennis.
No,
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you.
That's a phrase I would say.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
compare
thank you.
yourself with other people.
Right. So on that front, of course, what I have to say is again I have gone through just being the rep for 1 year in the engineering faculty has just given me a lifetime of experiences. I don't think like anything in my life will be able to give me that kind of stress ever. So I didn't have a stress management thing. I just had friends, so I always relied on friends. I'm repeating this again. It was just my friends.
Yeah, that's
And-
what sometimes like you feel like you're on top of the world with all the company. You can be more grateful.
Definitely, yeah,
So, like,
of course. So having assignments and all the stuff going on in your academic life as well, but then having all that pressure with the position, with my responsibilities within the faculty, and just having to balance academics, and just coping with life and going through my personal issues as well has just taken a very drastic toll on my academics.
After doing some like at least some entertainment stuff to entertain yourself.
Yeah, you watch
Yeah, that's
football,
why. That's why we
Yeah.
have. That's why we have Gavel. That's why
and
we
then
have
roast each
music.
other.
Not watching football.
I'm not a big fan of football, to be honest. To be honest. So yeah, sorry about that.
Disappointed.
You hurt his heart.
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
You know what I feel. Yeah, moving on.
Yes. So I think for me at uni it was like really hard to make friends. I still don't have friends.
You have us.
I have yours.
Yeah. We have to remind you, see?
Yeah, so
I know. I know for that are you part.
no. So I feel that at uni there's obviously a lot of work and a lot of expectations to meet
Yeah.
because
Right, definitely.
we're in the same faculty and we can both agree that we don't understand a lot of
Yeah.
lectures. And
We just zone out, sit and
we
like.
also have an assignment due like next week.
Yeah.
FYI.
What's-
We have assignment due.
That's why you had ChatGPT. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't have an assignment due, do we?
Of
Okay.
course, just move on.
But I think what really helped was actually trying to stick to a schedule, even though That's really difficult to do because I'm
Ta-da!
not somebody who
That
can
is your answer.
stick to it. I'm still trying though.
Still trying, still surviving.
Still surviving.
It's so sad. Like, at least you watch some movies.
I mean,
Yeah,
I watch
that's
movies.
a really
I
good
do
focus.
that. I do that instead of academics. That's
What's that? What's your favorite category of? I would say
Movies.
Yeah.
Movies I really like.
What?
The genre of movie.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Okay.
She says John Cena.
Okay, moving on.
No.
No, so my favorite category would be like action, definitely, and superhero movies.
Obviously, like the
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.
So lit.
I can't make a
but
comment, right?
I'm still supposed to get into boys. I haven't started it yet.
Get into. Okay, fine. The movie.
Get into boys means the
The
TV
boys, the series.
Okay.
My God, that's ma. Yeah. So moving on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Next question. How would you deal with rejection in a healthy way and move forward with if a crush confession doesn't move forward?
I
Yeah.
think Priyashan can answer that.
Yes.
Yeah, because I have some experience.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, so rejection. So that's after confessing to your crush, right? I would say that there are plenty of fish in the sea. So there are people whom you can find, whom you can like click with always.
Yeah.
You can have a attraction or a vibe with anyone, I would say.
But even though there are plenty of fishes in the fish sea, there are lots of fishermen right there.
Like, true,
Yeah.
true. There are a lot of fishermen, but then
Right, fish sea.
There are,
Fish
there are
sea?
fish sea. There are lots of, even though there are lots of fishes in the sea, there are lots of fishermen.
right.
Nice.
But then still, no.
She's tube-blood, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're also really strange.
So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, just if you're rejected, just move on. Gosh, what harm does it do just to move on and to try out new things? It's not like you're compelled to love this person for the eternity, for your entire life. So just if she rejects you, you're done with it. Just move on.
I agree with that. It's sort of like, every coin has two sides, heads and tails, like that, acceptance and rejections.
Yeah,
Just move on, yeah. Then just focus on yourself, that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Like in a hypothetical situation.
Unreal situation.
Yeah, so like everything happens for a reason. So if something doesn't go as planned, or if something happens, like
Right.
just like every dark cloud has a silver lining, so we'll remember that.
So yeah, and also
Advice from Danish.
Yeah.
also should say that you might. So when you're asking this crush out, right? You might have a lot of energy within you. You might have like all this accumulated energy within you, and trying to profess all this in just a couple of sentences might be also difficult. So you might screw up then also. So just let it be. Don't think about anything like that. Just if you're rejected, make sure that you understand that you're worthy of great things.
Obviously.
Definitely, and you are.
I would say in marketing we have cheap products attract more customers.
Right.
I think that.
Yeah, the price and demand, like the
Yeah.
inverse relationship.
Inverse relationship.
So yeah, there you have your.
You have to consider if so a crush rejects you, okay, I'm an expensive product. That's the
Yes,
reason customers
definitely.
can't afford
You
me.
have
You
to
can stop being
know
cringy
your
now.
self-worth. You have
You
to
can
know
stop
yourself.
being cringy now because
Yeah.
we're moving on to the next segment.
It's not cringy.
Shush. Shut up.
Yeah, obviously.
So moving on to our next segment, which is a rapid fire round, which we'll be having with our Gavels. So stay tuned. Our first question: never have I ever had a breakdown due to overwhelming tasks.
I
Yeah, I
have.
have.
Definitely.
So all of us
Obviously.
have.
Yes, because it's too much sometimes. It's
Yeah,
just,
sometimes
Yes.
it gets too
it's
much.
really too much.
Sometimes that too much is a bit like addictive, but then you get burnt
Yeah,
out.
then you feel
Yeah,
like you
definitely,
really need
like,
to keep going
your-
and not sleep till like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. Like I haven't gone through sleepless nights. It's just doing work.
Are you Batman?
No.
Sleepless.
I'm not Batman. By
If
the
he's
way.
Batman,
I'm
you're
not
Robin.
Batman.
Yeah.
So
But during exams, you really do. I mean, at least I feel the need to
Yeah.
stay up till 3 a.m.
Stay up
every
and
single
then-
day during
Right.
study.
No,
leaving
but
after
then,
exam.
about that the sleeping schedule, I
It doesn't
just,
work well.
I have to have 6 hours of sleep. I have to sleep between 12 and 1, and I will definitely get up between 6 and 7. Otherwise, I'm dead. I just can't work. I can't.
The whole day unfunctioning.
Yeah, definitely, because I can't process
So
things.
don't
I won't
process.
work.
Don't process. Just go back to sleep.
You're going to do his
Yeah.
work for him then.
You can just postpone it for tomorrow.
No, but then if the deadline is on that day,
A deadline, then you have to skip, so like you skip straight
Should
away.
have just done it earlier.
Yeah.
so moving on.
Moving on to the next question. Never have I ever had thoughts of dropping out due to academic pressure.
I have.
No, not me.
I haven't.
Not me.
I think that the main reason I don't want to drop out is because university has sort of like got me into a lot of new clubs and a lot of new opportunities actually, including this, and a lot of other opportunities that I'll have in the future as well. So
Yeah, that's very like relatable.
yes.
That's the same.
Okay. Next question. Never have I ever accidentally texted my crush something that was meant for a friend.
No.
No,
not
I don't have a
no.
crush. This is not a conversation.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, actually, like I had a crush like more than 1 and 6 months ago.
Right.
So no.
6 months ago.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever helped my friends with their crushes.
I have. I have a lot
I
of.
haven't.
I have.
No, I haven't. I
I have
I have to
helped.
say,
Please.
yeah.
I have helped like herds and herds of friends with their crushes.
Drop the college, and be a love guru.
No, I actually am
Potential.
thinking of like doing psychology. Really,
Oh, damn.
really, I am thinking of that.
Patience would be good worse if you become sort of like a psychology.
Psychologist.
Yeah. So yeah.
Next question. Never have I ever found comfort in joining a club to improve my mental wellness.
I have.
I have.
I
Oh,
have.
I didn't
Definitely.
get
Yeah.
Never have I ever found comfort in joining a club to improve my mental wellness.
Yeah, obvious. Main reason which I can forget.
Yeah, yeah.
So next question. Never have I ever practiced journaling as a way to process my emotions.
I have.
I have.
What do you mean by journaling?
Journey like just typing
Just
out
writing
stuff,
down your
writing
thoughts.
Just writing
thoughts.
down your thoughts
No, that's true. Like no.
on a book.
I have done it. Like
Ah.
it doesn't.
Does it help you?
Sometimes,
Right.
like when I want to vent something, it helps. But like just writing whatever happens in your day doesn't work for me. I'm not consistent.
Yeah, I did the same exact thing. Like back in the day when I was so small. Okay, I had a small fight with my parents. I was so angry. What I did was I was like grade 3 or 4. I just took a piece of paper,
Right.
took a red color chalk, wrote "Renish is gone," and I just like and don't search it for me. And I went upstairs and hide in the closet.
Right.
Not very clear.
It's not. It's not very-
It's not obvious, but I really heard what my father said. Okay, if he's ready, he knows I'm already there. Okay,
Yeah.
he said, okay, if Renish was, we'll make another one. Yeah, there are no offense.
Just moving on. Let's go to the next question, guys.
Okay, next question. Never have I ever accidentally liked an old social media post of my crush while stalking their profile.
Never.
No.
I have never.
No, I was being more careful.
Because I'm not like into stalking stuff.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't do
How
that.
do you find crushes for your friends?
I just don't go like I don't
You
go
use the
behind
traditional
girls.
method.
I don't go
You go up
behind
to them and
girls.
talk?
No, I don't. I like don't go behind. I wait for the girl.
Like a cheat magnet.
Exactly.
But you have to consider
Cheat
if
magnet.
you are the let's say if you are the north of the magnet,
Right.
the other girl is also north, it won't attract. She
Yeah,
has to
I
be
know
south.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to move forward with that person.
Right. So moving on.
Okay, so we've actually come to the end of our segment and
That was quick, no?
Yeah.
yes, that was really good actually. So I feel like what we've taken away from this conversation is that a lot of us are very cringy,
Very, very good.
Definitely.
Very
Cringy.
but also really funny. So I feel like we'll give
We
you.
think we are funny.
We think we're funny.
Yeah.
But actually are we, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay, so I also think that we've also learned some tips on how to improve our mental health and work on it during uni, and how to approach your crushes as these two gentlemen
Need some tips.
clearly elaborated to us. And
We'll attach Renisha's like,
we'll
number
attach
down.
Renisha's contact number
Yeah.
in the link in the description
I'm
below.
always available. You can drop me a text.
Okay,
God.
parts I'm laughing like that.
Yes. We've come to the end of our podcast now, and I'm not sure how to end it. Feel free to.
Like.
Share.
Subscribe.
And stay tuned for the second episode of
We are
Not even that funny.
Oh, actually, are we?